OMG. Sit back, relax, and sip your tea. We'll keep you company.
Welcome to our channel, OMGs. 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 OMGs, 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 OMGs.
What's all this? Stop. Perfect.
You have started again.
Okay.
Hi
Hello,
guys.
How are you?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you guys
How
doing?
you doing? Hope you are well. Welcome to our
You are
channel.
supposed to keep up with the. When I say how you doing, now say I'm fine. I'll now fight you that it's a day my mask is not.
Sometimes you've got to change things up, innit? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to our channel. My name is Yetunde, and this is.
My name is Emmanuel.
Hey,
Hi, Yetunde.
how are you? It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. To hold your hand to yourself.
Shit, is that Ella?
By the way, I think we're 8,000 subscribers plus. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And yeah, thank you. The engagements have been encouraging. Thank you very much. This last one.
The engagement, not engagements.
But there's no S after engagement.
Just like there's no feedbacks. There's feedback.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'll check it up though, but wow, thanks. So yeah, this last
I
week,
know you
encouraging,
check
but the last week before last week was encouragement. So please help us.
Even more encouraging. Thank you.
So yeah, today in the spirit of 10 minutes, by the way, we'll get to our 10 minutes last video.
Kind of, it was 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Intro and outro is like the 2 minutes.
But 10 minutes, you said whole video.
No, the normal video is 10 minutes. You get, so give me some accolades. Adisa. So all right, so what are we talking about today?
Oh my gosh.
You just realized.
I deserve some raspberry. You've
Duh.
done that already, haven't you?
Like,
Yeah. Anyway.
by the way, yeah, this is our one of our lazy shoots. So we are shooting this in the room. But I decided to like be a bit creative about
Saying
shooting in the
lazy.
room.
They have to go at me. Sit still as he's lighting up the room.
So I tried to be to be a bit creative. So what do you guys think? How does it look? You know. And which do you prefer, this look or the sitting room look? Probably this look, but we'll just be doing this one because this one was quite easier. That one is more
A lot easier.
hectic. Yeah.
Oh, you're cute.
Thank you very much. So today, what are we talking about?
So we're talking about wedding proposals. Wedding proposals. Don't we just love a good wedding proposal? You should put our one here. A brief clip of our one or a picture. If you can find one. Because it ties in nicely. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, wedding proposals. What do you guys think about wedding proposals? What do you think about them, Emmanuel?
I'm going to be talking about my few experiences.
How many experiences do you
You
have?
will know in the course
I've
of this video.
actually been to like, that's me, about
I'm
4.
not
I've witnessed like,
even talking about what are we. I'm talking about personal. But no, I'm joking. But I'm getting there
That's
though.
not funny.
So based on my experience, that's what I'm going to be talking about. I'm not. Calm down. Don't spoil this video now. I'm going to be talking based on my experience. So I'm not setting any standards. I'm not saying this is supposed to be done because we don't know anything. You understand? First off, I feel your wedding proposal should be however you want it to be. But it should be a collective. It should be a collective decision. You know how I say collective.
What do you mean collective? There's only 2 people. So it's
Collective
okay.
for plenty people. It should be what for 2 people.
A decision between the both of you.
But I want a noun.
Okay, think of one, but it's not collective, babe.
It should be
that's multiple.
It should be
anyway,
it should be
as he's thinking about
dualized.
that,
It should be a dualized
as he's thinking about that,
decision.
it should be a decision that, you know. But then the thing is, for the most part, you know, usually it's guys that propose. But now some ladies propose.
That's not even the point. So
I'm getting someone.
Okay.
Can I finish? Yeah. So.
For those you took my own 2 from me, but continue.
Yeah, I'm taking a leaf out of your book. Clearly, that's the only way I'm going to get anything out of it.
Taking a leaf out of my book. Idiomatic expression. Go back.
You're not even ready for me.
Colloquialism. Continue.
Let me forget what I was going to say. Normally, so I always feel like, you know, obviously it comes from a place of, you know, you want to do something special for the person. So in order for it to be a decision between the 2 of you, it's not really. Most of them are surprises for the most part that we know of. When they're public, they're surprises. But, you know, basically, I think it's more of a, you should know what your partner would like. Not as opposed to it being a decision between the two of you. It's more of a case of, this is how she's like, or this is how he's like, this is how she's like. I know she would like this. So you need to kind of know your partner pretty well.
Well, yeah, I know what I was saying when I said it should be a dualized decision, in the sense that whoever is proposing has the active decision. The person that is being proposed to has the passive decision. Now, let me explain. And why I said your proposal can be anything. A lot of people are saying, why would people propose and put it on social media? If that is what rocks your boat, it's not a problem. But it has to be what rocks the boat for both of you. Now, the way proposals are, I'm getting to, my sister, calm down. The way proposals are, because the guy is excited, want to be with the lady and everything, and in the guy's mind, most times, you are trying to make the ladies feel special. But if we now if you sit down and look at it, you might realize that the way you have designed it is actually the way you pictured it to be. So it's actually according to your choice. And it's supposed to be more of the choice of the person that is being proposed to, because that is the person's hand you are trying to seek in marriage. Now, back to my active and passive decision. Active decision in the sense that you are the guy that is proposing, so you are the one that is going to make the plans. But passive in the sense that gradually, first off, from your conversations, you should already know that, okay, this person is going to marry me. You get, so that one will strike out. You not getting a yes. You people are already talking. You can't just say you are dating. You people have not talked of marriage before. You now just jump and go and propose for Molomo. You understand? That's one. Then, in the course of conversations, there are some things you will touch. There are some questions you will ask, and it will just be in form of conversations. For example, you will know the kind of thing the person likes, the kind of thing the person wants. Then, not to spoil the element of surprise. That is why when you're dating someone, you can't just be dating that person. Like, you have to be friends with the person's friends. At least, okay, some people will be like, you try to cut away from some friends because maybe negative vibes or what have you. But I don't believe there's anybody that will not have at least one good friend or two good friends. You are close to the person's friend so that you people can plan. At least that person's friend has been in the person's life before you, so they know the person more than you. Then more than that, get close to the family, like the lady's sister, the lady's mom. You know, people that are around the person, they can tell you what the person wants or what the person like. Before I continue, you wanted to say something?
Look, you're describing more ideal situations. You said that they should have at least one. Some people don't have any friends at all.
But they have sisters, they have family, they have. There should be. So, are you telling me that there is a possibility that the person is just the only person? There's no other person that the person is close.
They might have long term.
So there's nobody that the guy can at least reach out to. This is what I'm planning. Or will this person like this?
In this day and age, there's more likely. There's a lot more people like that. I'm not trying to throw a spoon in the spanner. I'm not trying to throw a spanner in the works. I'm just trying to actually just pinpoint that it's not like how it used to be, where people normally have a lot of people around them. Sometimes nowadays, there's a lot. So
there can be a loner that does not have anybody.
There are a lot of those kind of people. So,
but if this applies to you, Sha, like if your girlfriend is not a loner, if the girlfriend is a loner, there's a way you. I don't believe there's one person that is just one person, Sha, but there's a way you get information.
No, they're
about
not.
the
But I'm
person,
saying that they might not have people that they're close to.
That you have drafted out your plan, and it's even the person that will plan it for you, and she doesn't know this she's planning. But back to my experience. First off, I already had a plan of how I was going to propose to this woman here, my wife. And going back to this now, I think I would have gotten a no. Do you understand? Thank God I checked with her friend. Now, getting a no, again, when you propose to somebody, a no does not necessarily mean that the person doesn't want to be with you. The no is just like, no, you shouldn't have done, like, this do you understand?
It's a bad idea.
Then that no can now lead to scattered plans, because you will now take it as something else. Then everything will now scatter. For instance, the kind of no I would have gotten from her, she would have run away from the. So my plan was, I was going to organize an event, a show, and in the course of my performance, you know that all these shows I always do now, I'm just getting her used to it. It's not. If you check the last Faji Friday, maybe I'll put the video in here somewhere.
Somebody bring Yetunde to the stage, please. I need a chair on stage. Somebody bring Yetunde to the stage. Make some noise for my lovely sweetie baby girl. My sweetie baby boo. to say you know fine, I for no say me you come stage, but I want to show off. You are fine, you are so beautiful, babe. As in, I will marry you over and over and over and over and over. Let me recreate our wedding memory here. Let me remarry you again. In case you don't know her name, Sokpe Yetunde. Yetunde. Pretty wife of OMG. Pretty wife of OMG. Sokpe Yetunde. Yetunde. Sokpe Yetunde. 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 Baby girl. Shama Bobby motion so we pay. Ayeti baby pepere baby.
When I pulled her up to be singing, you see that it's not that I had to prep her. That was supposed to be a surprise, but it ended up not being a surprise because I had to prep her before I called her upstage and everything. She's not that kind of person that you just call up from the middle of the crowd and just do anything. And why I say that most times it's not looking like it's just the guy's plan, because I had already planned it. It was a perfect picture in my mind and it looked good in my sight. But looking back now, I wasn't putting her in consideration. It was until I asked her friend, and when I told her you people know her proposal story, go and check it. I think it's on your page or something. When I told her, Okpe was like, what? She will run away. Like, she doesn't like crowds. Like, eventually when we did our proposal, I was in my sitting room with friends that she's comfortable with and close with and everything. Do you understand? So imagine if I had gone on with whatever was in my mind without trying to figure out what matters to her.
So many strangers, and like that's like my worst
nightmare. So at the end of the day, you just see on social media, Imam my God proposes to girlfriend and she runs away or she says no. I feel like a lot of times when we hear this news, if we search it, it doesn't mean that the girl did not love the girl. The girl is a gold digger, or the girl something. It's just that the guy did not scratch well. Now let me get to a more sensitive part of this discussion, talking about experiences. I told you about the girl I almost proposed to. I told you about her. Now this is the story. Thank God I was discussing with her sister. So yeah, we were good. Like, we were really cool. And I thank God that it happened the way it happened. Because another thing, before you propose to somebody, be very comfortable. Not very, very comfortable, but like, make you sabi see front. You see your front first before you bring another person, so that both of you will now not be blind. Be on your feet. At least have something that is bringing money. Like, at least be sure that you can take care of both of you. Yeah. Because at this time, I can't think say that time when I see the hustle. So I was already liaising with her sister. Then I think in a month I was earning like maybe 60k, 70k. You understand? So her birthday was. I'm
just laughing at the fact that.
I thought marriage was the next thing. But it wasn't necessarily going to be marriage. I was just showing my commitment. I really liked that, yeah. So I'd been keeping money for like maybe 3 months to prepare for her birthday. So I had managed to save like maybe 100 or 120k. I was going to get a hall. I was, for
the wedding?
No, which wedding? For her birthday now. Like, do you understand? Not a hall. Like a lounge.
Wow.
Invite our friends, get drinks,
as in for 60k.
The camera had stopped for a while and we kept on talking. Anyways, I was gisting about the lady, my ex that I almost proposed to. I said, and then I was earning like a meager, should I call it meager, 60k or 70k.
No, it's not really meager. That's the average salary.
So that was what I was earning then. And so I had booked a lounge. I was supposed to pay 100k. I paid like maybe 70k because I'd been saving money for like 3 months or something for her birthday. So I told her sister it was going to be her birthday. Let me tell this story now. I told her sister, so I was planning with her sister that, so day, do you let her know, you just bring her to this place. So that was the plan I was having. So I wasn't even trying to let her know about now thinking back, I wasn't even trying to let her know about the proposal. So I was still trying to do the proposal according to my plan. But thank God I was telling the sister about this birthday surprise. So I was discussing with Temi. Temi was like, oh, you guys are so cute. Because she surprised me on my birthday in Cool FM. People knew her. So people liked us together then, And Temi was like, yeah, go for it, cool. We saw the ring out. I think maybe card failure or something. That's why I didn't pay for the ring. Thank God for the failure of that card. That's why I'm still using that bank till today, because it failed me at the right time. Anyways,
Lord.
Me, I didn't know the babe was already done with me. In the sense that, I told you the gist now, like, I think I didn't call her for a few days and she said I was taking that for granted or something. Meanwhile, I was working on a project then. I told you this story. So she was already done with me now. I didn't know. So imagine that kind of thing now.
Sugar.
We now bring her, sweating. We now bring her an AC zone. So we now bring her to the location and now propose. She now said no and goes away. People will now say she's wicked, not knowing that she's normal. She was done with me, but me, I did not do my normal. I did not find out that had been done in her. Do you understand? But thank God,
been done.
thank God, because the sister. So I think the conversation came up or something. Maybe the sister was trying to. I don't know. The sister shall realize that, oh, this babe done with you. But she didn't tell me directly. She was just like, Emmanuel, you know what? That thing might not work. Oh. Like, hope you are not gotten the hall or more. That was a huge slap on my face. Then a few days later, she
Broke up with you.
on the phone.
She didn't even rate you, bro.
Oh man, look at you know I never thought that way.
And that's so deep. You're sweating.
So can't imagine, So can't imagine say I went on with the proposal and I got a no.
That would have gone viral, babe.
And now got dumped again later. She called me later, like years later, to apologize or something, blah blah blah. Because it was a misconception. Long story short.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say,
It's too late to apologize. It's too late.
what I'm trying to say is just do your due diligence as a guy. First off, be sure you people are on the same page of marriage. You understand? Because some girls are just dating for extracurricular activities. Just like some girls doing, like, okay, sometimes it might not even be about you or about the girl. It's just the fact that there's really no marriage on a calendar right now. You can't. There are some girls that really want to be self-made first. They want to find themselves, but at the same time, they just feel like they should be in a relationship, and they are really committed to you. They are not cheating or anything. But if you say marriage, you just scare them away, and that's the no. So even if you guys might even end up getting married, you don't scare them. Come on first. That's one. Then there are just some. They're just there, just eating your life away. You understand? So maybe proposal is good in that sense, so that they say no, and you can move on to whoever you're.
Proposal is not easy though. I'm sure that even the effort, the minds, everything. So imagine being turned down. That's a huge knock to someone's confidence. I feel like you said, you need to be on the same page. With us, we'd already discussed that we were going to get married from our first date.
It was your criteria now?
Yeah, basically. I was like, I ain't got no time to be wasting.
Because now, you know our story now, but I don't get tired of telling that story. So after all this, blah, 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 she finally called me, apologized.
Okay, we've already said they'll watch the video.
So the apology, wait now.
10 minutes is definitely not going to be 10 minutes.
Calm down. The apology, when she now gave the apology, I was like, so are you telling me yes? Are we dating? She's not like, that's not what she's saying, but anybody she's going to date, she has to marry the person. I caught it.
I said, all I know is I'm getting married this year.
Come on. And that was, as at that time, if they had asked me when I was getting married, I would have said in 3-4 years' time.
And I thought he would be like, okay.
I caught it straight up.
Get this.
But anyway, so to the cocoa of the day, the things that can personally, I feel part of the things that can make you get a no in a proposal is, number one, if the lady is not on the same page with you, or if the guy is not on the same page with you. So you should have found that out first before anybody that you don't have the right to ask anybody out who is not seeing you as their husband, or who is not even picturing marriage yet, or whom you've not even you have no right to ask anybody to marry you whom you've not passively asked if you can be married together or if they can marry you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it should have come up in your conversations. That's one. Then number two, the fact that, okay, you already know, this girl will marry me, no problem. So I'm getting in, because before you ask that yes, you already have yes in your mind. You have gotten the yes before. You did. So the fact that you have not gotten the yes, it's just like today's sermon that pastor preached that, okay, so there are two different judgments. There's the judgment of God that will cast people that are not born again into the lake of fire. Then the people that are now born again, there's now another judgment from Christ that will make you know. That one is with rewards, dependent on the work you've done. So the judgment of the lake of fire in this case is she marrying you or not? You know she's marrying you, so you know you are going to get a yes. Now, how you carry it out matters, and to know how you carry it out, get into her mind. And this is very easy if you guys converse together. Like if you guys are really, really good, you talk well, and you know how people, just find, get how she wants to be proposed to without her knowing. Do you understand? Then just add small of your own spice, and you have a very colorful.
But, yeah, it's important for it brings out another factor, which will probably be another topic, but I want to touch lightly on it. That it is important for your friends, and or at least for your partner to know your friends, like to have some sort of familiarity. I'm not saying that they need to be best buddies, but there needs to be that familiarity to a sense where they.
That's what I said from the onset. That you said some people are loners. You remember that was what I said?
Yes, I know, but I'm just saying that for those that aren't loners, you know, it's important to have that. So I know because some women are a bit like, oh, they can't
you're
have
hiding your man.
You know, oh, you know, my man. I keep my man separate from my friends. Like, I can understand there's boundaries, but if you're keeping your man separate from your friends, then it's like you don't want friends.
And a lot of people say that it's not even because of the man, it's because of the friends, because they don't really trust their friends.
Why are you friends with them?
Do you understand? Any friend you don't trust, then I don't really think it's about any friend. I think it's about the man. Do you understand? If the friend is jumpy, the man will tell you, but guys, you don't worry. So, do you understand? So then you should be close with your family too, and especially your siblings. I say siblings. Your siblings, like. Not the ancients, not the elders, your siblings that you are really cool. Dependent on, I hope that the gap between you and your sibling is not like 10 years. You get, I hope, like, if you have.
My gap is 10 years with my sibling.
The next sibling after you.
No, but
that's what I'm saying now. Like, I have a sister that's 10 years older than me, but I have a sister that's 2 years older than me.
Yeah, but
so if I wanted you, like, if when we're dating, if I want, like, it's easier for you to make friends with the one that is like 2 years older than me, because you guys are, you still respect her, but the one that is 10 years older than me, before you see her, you'll be kneeling down. You understand? So the ones that you can gist with, you can take out, you know, so that through them you can be getting information. You get so
basically, but that's it.
So, but we are not here to say there's a proposal that is wrong
No.
If you like, propose. In what's the biggest concept on earth, propose in the front of a lot of, so far that's what rocks both of you both is what both of you is the one that matter. Do you understand? There are some people, they like fairy-ty, they like noise, they like notice me. If that is your woman and you just rude, it's cool. Do you understand? But just know that it's about both of you. So like both of you need to be on the same page, not one person on page 1 and the other person on page 11Q. Do you understand?
11Q.
I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. I think I've said enough.
Yes, I think you have to.
So if you guys have 1 or 2 things to add to it,
please feel free to add it in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching. He said 10 minutes, but I'm sure it's probably 20.
It's going to be 10 minutes.
But you know, it's all good.
What do you think about this look? This is still our room, but we just changed. Do you like it? Should we do more here? Although we have to sort out this AC. I'm sweating, man. Okay, I think I should remember I put it on auto. I should have put it on coldest.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah.
But and you probably should have sat on this side.
Anyway, so
thank you guys
our
for
random
watching.
moment, yeah.
I've said it. I've heard like 4 times. But I don't know.
You didn't say random moment.
No. I said thank you for watching like 4 times.
So yeah, just hold the thank you for watching. Thank you. We are thanking you, but what's your random moment?
OMGs. Oya sọ pé Yetunde. Pretty wife of oh my God. Sọ pé Yetunde. Sọ pé Yetunde. Wait now, sing. Sọ pé Yetunde.
Hope you enjoyed this. Alright, so see you guys same time, same station. Don't go anywhere. Bring your friends to our channel, let them subscribe, and you people should be watching more.
Like.
Understand? We have 8,000 subscribers now, so if we drop a video on Monday, by the next Monday we should have at least 8,000 views and 8,000 comments. That would be. But do you know that's how it's supposed to be? Because we have 8,000 people.
It's like some people they subscribe and they just go.
Then some people they watch, they don't just comment. You know.
Like so when I see comments, I'm like, oh, I've never commented before, but I'm like, that's amazing. But how come you don't comment? But then again, I feel like that as well. Sometimes as well, you can't bother to log into the app as well.
So let's just know what you think. You know, it encourages us that, oh yeah, imagine that one that has 9,000 views. I don't think we had up to 200 comments. So what happened to the remaining 8,800 people? Just drop your mind there. Tell us.
Drop your mind, yeah.
So that brother that is about to propose, hope have been able to help you with something, yeah. Yeah. Go be with the woman or your dream, propose to her, but do it the right way.
Ladies proposing?
Ladies proposing. We should talk about that, Shad. Yeah. How do I feel about ladies proposing?
That's another topic. Anyway, guys, we'll just let you go. We probably will talk about that.
Did you see that lady that proposed? The guy who did not even want to say no, but the guy is just trying to get out. Those who are only 40.
Jesus, I thought that. I don't know whether that was real. But anyway, we gotta go, guys.
Slap. Even nothing was real, that slap was real.
Bye.
Bye.
That's like the.
Oh man.